Hi everybody, Andy Lightbody, BigFishTackle.com, live from ICAST 2011 in lovely warm Las Vegas. Gabe is a tournament and a pro fisherman, and the world of soft baits continues to change, metamorphosize, new innovations, new products. Well, the Wave Worm folks, the Wave Fishing Group, has got some new stuff coming up for this year that I think, as you're an angler, going to be interesting. Gabe, thanks for taking the time to talk to us.
Man,
what do we got? What do we got?
My pleasure. Thanks for having us out here. Right here, basically, I want to talk first about this new formula, this plastic that we've done. It's called the Super Soft Pro Series, and basically what it is a more dense plastic. We got some more salt, and it's a lot softer. So what you're going to get out of that is you're going to get more action. The fish are actually going to suck it in.
This is not stiff and hard and kind of rigid. I mean, it's very fluid feeling.
Yeah, and that's what's good about it. You want that softness because when the fish bites it, you want them to hold on to it and actually swim around with it so you can get a good hook set and get that fish. And
you don't want to mouth them and then dropping it, mouth and drop.
It's got to feel natural. And the softness of this bait with the added salt is also going to let the bait wiggle a lot when you fish it. You know, there's several ways you can fish this. You can rig it wacky style. You can rig it weedless Texas style. So you can put a Texas weight and put a bullet weight right down on the head of it, fish it that way, and the soft plastic is going to really allow that fish to grab it and hold on to it for a long time. That's important.
And the flavoring, as you said, the salt really makes that much of a big difference.
Oh yeah, because the salt actually adds action to the bait. The weight of the bait is what makes it fall. It gives it the wiggle. So the salt not only adds taste when the fish actually bite it, but it also adds the weight. You know, there's a lot of factors that the salt's really important on.
Interesting.
Yeah,
interesting. And I'm telling you, I mean, it's, you know, if somebody was to just come up and hand that to you and say, oh, shit, that's a real worm.
Yeah, it's great. And the new Pro Series actually has a lot more salt in it than the original stick, so that's something that we've done to improve this bait.
And the other one that you got looks like a little crawdad.
Yeah, this is my favorite right here. This is like a prototype. We're out here for the U.S. Open, and I got 6 of these. I'm going to take them into the tournament. It's basically
and you're fishing it this weekend, right?
Yeah. It starts on Monday.
Okay.
So what it is it's basically they're 4.5-inch crawdad. They've shrunk it down into 3.5-inch bait, and they've made it just awesome. I mean, it's great on the shaky head. You can trim it out on the back of a finesse jig. It's got the same action, the real soft plastic. It's lifelike. I mean, it's going to be a deadly bass
How will
catcher.
you fish this then? I mean, you're going to add a weight to it? You know,
yeah, there's actually several ways to fish it. I mean, you can fish it Texas rig. You can use a shaky head on it. You can trim it in the back of a jig. You can drop shot it. I mean, it's basically just a finesse.
Limited
bait.
only by your imagination, I guess, as far as what works for you.
Totally, yeah. It's really lifelike, so I mean that's going to help to get bites. My favorite way from just looking at the bait, what I've seen, I think it's going to be an awesome shaky head bait. You know, for pressured fish, clear water. I think it's going to be great for that.
And this is the new size. There is a bigger one
that
they've had for a while.
Yeah, there's a bigger one. Yeah, there's actually a 4.5-inch bait that I got my hands on earlier this year and just absolutely tore them up. I mean, it worked great. I was flipping some cover. I wasn't getting bit. I put the bigger bait on and found out how, I mean, I caught an 8-pounder actually out with a rider that day on that bait. So right after that, we talked about...
Cue the fish for the rider, of course, folks.
Yeah. And right away, we talked about slimming the bait down and just turning something into, you know, even a better bait for different applications. I mean, it's a fantastic bait. It's something that if you haven't tried, you definitely have to get out and try it, for sure.
We wish you the best of luck for the weekend. People would like more information about the new line, as well as all of them, you know, from the Wave Group.
Yeah, one thing that's neat right now about Wave Fishing is we're getting ready to come out with a whole bunch of new product, and there's going to be a whole new product line. There's a lot of stuff to look forward to in the fall of this year. We're going to have swim bait, some different creature baits, just some really neat stuff.
This is just the tip of the iceberg in essence.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting ready to make a big push. We're getting into this thing, and we're going to, you know, really come out with some stuff that's going to be fish catchers. And I mean, if you want to check it out, you know, go to wavefishing.com, and that's where you find it.